No, Mortimer, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Welcome to the Whitesboro Public Library Storytime. I am Miss Laura, and Mortimer here. Mortimer picked out our book.
Uh,
He was just telling me about the story. He was telling me that it's exciting. It's an exciting story, and it has turtles in it.
Turtles.
It has turtles in it and other animals, right, Mortimer?
Yeah, another animal. Not like these guys over here, but other animals and turtles. It's a story about what they do together. Okay, bye.
Well, thank you for picking out that book, Mortimer. We will read it. I'm sure it's exciting. And of course, it has turtles in it. See you later, buddy. You take care. Let's get to that book. Bear came along. So we know it has a bear in it, and we know it has turtles. I've not known bears and turtles to do much together. Let's see what happens. Today, let's see. Ooh, look at that stream. Once, actually a river. Once there was a river that flowed night and day, never stopped running. But it didn't know it was a river until, look, looks like a bear. Until Bear came along. Bear looks like he's on a tree branch. No, not a tree branch. That's a tree. That's a full-grown tree. And look, I think it's about to crack. Bear came along. Bear was just being curious. Looks like he's dipping his hand down in that river. Just being curious when he realized what a river could do. And if you've ever been in a river or a stream up there, you realize what it can do. When he realized, but he didn't know. He didn't know what an adventure he was about to go on. He was curious about that river, but he had no idea he was about to go on an adventure until, let's find out about this adventure. Oh, look, until Froggy hopped on. Looks like that tree fell into the water. Looks like Bear's in the water now, and Froggy's hopped right on top of Bear. Look at that. Froggy was a lonely frog looking for a friend, but she didn't know just how many she had. Until, until Mortimer, the turtles showed up. Oh my gosh, the turtles tried, they tried to warn them about the things that could go wrong in that river. They just didn't know how to enjoy life. Froggy's telling them, you guys need to relax. You just don't know how to enjoy life. Until Beaver climbed aboard. Beaver was born to captain. Now, Beaver was born to tell them just where to go. And look, he's got his little arm out saying, we're going over here. Beaver, he was taking charge, but he didn't know. Beaver did not know about all the detours they were going to go on. They are on an adventure after all. He didn't know until the raccoons dropped in. Look at those little guys. Here they come. The raccoons were so excited. Oh gosh, they were so excited about all the twists and the turns ahead of them on that river. They had no idea they needed to be careful. Look at that. Those little raccoons. They look so excited. They really do look cute until they start tearing things up. Until they crashed into Duck. Poor Duck was just floating along on the river, minding her own business, enjoying the lazy, sunshiny day. She didn't know there was a whole world to see, but she had, what now, a bear and a frog and a beaver, 2 turtles, 2 raccoons. There's all sorts of people. She didn't know there was a world out there until, what does it look like they're heading to? That water looks like it's moving pretty quickly, doesn't it? Uh-oh. They look kind of frightened, don't they? Ooh, they're making that, ooh, what's going to happen face. This little guy, I think he looks scared. Look at this one. That went right into its shell. Even the captain looks a little, I think they're heading to something quite exciting. Look at that. They're heading to a waterfall. How exciting. How exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Bear held on to Froggy. Froggy held on to Turtle. Turtle held on to Beaver. Beaver held on to Raccoon. And Raccoon held on to Duck. Look at them. Mortimer said they were all in this together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at all the excitement. What a ride. Oh, look. What a ride. That's like a ride at the fair. So many different animals living so many separate lives, but they didn't know they were in it together until, look at that, they all made it down the waterfall. Here's the waterfall right behind them. Can you see that? They didn't know they were all in it together until the river came along. Look at that. And then there's even more animals down here. See? Oh yeah, we've got a skunk. There's a porcupine, a bunny rabbit. There's even more animals down here. They all fell down that waterfall and poof, there they are. Pretty exciting. They didn't know they were in it together until a river came along. The end. Very good, Mortimer. We are all in this together, aren't we? Speaking of together, I had a friend ask me if we could sing Pink Stew. It's been a while since we've sang Stew, so let's see if we can dust off our memory banks and see if we can't remember Pink Stew. Mortimer, you want to join us? Of course. Okay, we're only using one color, but I'm going to use 2 spoons anyway. All right, everyone ready? We're making a pink stew. Whip, 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 whip. We're making a pink stew. Scooby-Dooby-Doo with pink potatoes and pink tomatoes and even a pink you. How about that? We're making a pink stew. Whip, 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 whip. We're making a pink stew. Scooby-Dooby-Doo with pink potatoes and pink tomatoes and even a pink you. All right, that's a fun one. That's a fun one. And speaking of pink, what are we going to do to stay healthy and safe during these challenging corona times? We are going to washy, 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 washy our hands. Thank you so much for joining us. We are all in this together. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next week. Take care.